Is there anything you'd like to say before you go to the fans, just to give them some peace of mind?
Stop crying. Okay, life goes on.
This is TMZ's Inside the Ring.
Gunther, people spent 20 years believing that John Cena never quits. And you, last Saturday, you made him quit. So all I have to ask you right now, first off, is how does it feel to have retired John Cena?
It feels very good. You just mentioned 20 years, funny enough. In November, I had my 20-year anniversary as a wrestler, so I can claim I prepared all those 20 years to make John Cena tap out, so fits into each other.
Wow. Tell me, walk me through this. How did it feel? I was there myself in the crowd. How did it feel, that reaction that was just so insane? What did it feel like to you in that moment?
Yeah, it felt really good. It's like I could tell the whole day already it's different because my bus, like my tour bus, was parked outside the venue, and I always kind of like had to be escorted through a bunch of people, a bunch of fans to get to the building. And usually when I leave the building and there's people, you get like a little, Gunther, boo, haha. But it felt tense from like early in the day already. I could feel it felt tense. So the people really wanted to see John win and really wanted to have that good feel moment with him at the end of it. But it didn't happen. You don't always get what you want.
I'll be honest. I was in that crowd that was swarming you outside the arena in DC.
Yeah.
Now it was interesting because you walked out. We were all shocked by it. You didn't have a hoodie on or anything. What was the decision behind doing that? Did they give you the option to be able to hide out a little bit, or did you think this is my moment to just go out and face it?
Oh yeah, I wanted to embrace it a little bit. I mean, could have like hidden more or something, but. Felt good walking through the anger of the people.
For you, this was a huge honor to be a part of John Cena's final match. Now, was this just another win for you in terms of Gunther, or was this a big honor for you?
It was definitely the biggest, with the most meaningful win maybe of my career, like or the win with the biggest reaction afterwards. That I can definitely say. I think, it's hard to compare to anything else because John Cena has been he's such a legendary figure in WWE, but the wrestling world in general. It's like really hard to compare. Like the whole day, I could tell like people were really tense and very serious about everything. It almost felt like more important than WrestleMania to a lot of people backstage. If I can compare it to that. And it felt like, I mean, I knew what I was going to do anyway. So the clock was ticking. It almost felt like a time bomb to explode at the end of the day. And it did. And thankfully to my advantage.
Gunther, I'm going to be honest with you. You're the most hated man in the wrestling world right now. You have the most heat. You are the top heel in the business. Seeing that on Monday Night Raw, you walking out, you could barely get a few words out. But we just got to talk about it, the upset, especially because John Cena gave up. Now, what do you have to say to the fans that are just very, very angry with you right now?
Suck it up. Everything. What is it in Germany? In German, we got a saying that says everything's got an end, but a sausage got two. So if you've been naive enough to think that all of that never give up stuff is gonna hold up forever, then blame yourself. You've been naive enough.
Wow. Do you think that this moment, this final match, will be remembered for John Cena's goodbye or for Gunther's dominance?
Both maybe. But for me, it's definitely that's gonna be something I can brag about for the rest of my career. That's for certain.
You know, I noticed, and this is what I thought about the entire night, was that the ending was very similar to you ending Goldberg's career as well. That same hold, we know Goldberg passed out, John Cena quit. Now, what was different about going into this particular match?
Well, very different situation, I think, because Goldberg was also limited, way more limited than John was, and John was just a better wrestler overall his whole career. It's not like a dig to Goldberg. He didn't get famous by putting on in-ring master classes. That was never his thing. So it was a very different situation. But also the magnitude of it. Obviously, Goldberg is a big name, but it's not comparable to what John Cena represents or what the following he has and what he carries with him, and what the connection that people have to him. So it was hard to compare.
Could you feel that moment did you know that it was over for him? Could you just feel it?
When it was time, I feel like I just feel like the people got taken on a real emotional ride, especially in like the last, 10 minutes of the match. I think people were kind of like nervous, realizing it's coming to, that whole thing is coming to an end now. And overall, sometimes it's a little bit funny with fans to me, because all in this last run that Cena had, especially the second half of it, people were so, the connection people had to him is just amazing. I think I've never seen something like that before. But it's also funny when you think back, I don't know, like, when was that, 10, 15 years or something like that, maybe even longer. He was the most hated guy on the whole roster. He was a babyface, but he went out there and he got booed everywhere he went. People complained that he got shoved down their throats and whatever. And here we are, 10, 15 years later, and people act like it never happened and the situation never existed, and now they all love him. Bit hypocritical if you ask me sometimes, but that's what the fans are. Whatever is the flavor of the month, they jump on it.
Yeah. And you make a really good point. Yeah, John Cena was the most hated guy for a very long time. And then people all of a sudden just switched on him. And it is very hypocritical, if you ask me. I totally agree with you. Now,
so I give that to you now. In 10 years' time or something, they're going to stand there and cry over me losing in my last match. That's what they do.
Wow. Are you saying that Gunther's farewell tour is going to be bigger than John Cena?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe there isn't even a farewell tour. We'll see. There's time ahead. I still got many years ahead in my prime. Pinning and submitting people. So we figure that out when it's time.
I got to ask, because John Cena had his longtime friends, his longtime coworkers surrounding the ring at the very end for that tribute. Now, how did you face the reaction backstage? What was it like right when you got back there with all of John Cena's longtime friends and family back there?
To be honest, I kind of disappeared. I didn't really speak to many people because, just sometimes when the damage is done, you leave. And you don't take a bath in it anymore. I took that bath in it on Monday. And I haven't really been around after the match.
Do you think that John Cena fans, super upset now, but do you think that they'll eventually turn to Gunther fans?
Deep down, I think they all appreciate and like me and respect me. Just way too proud to show it. I think that's the issue.
You know, a lot of people are comparing this ending to Brock Lesnar ending the streak of Undertaker. Now, what goes through your head when you hear these comparisons?
I think maybe you can make it, because I think back about that and it was like a similar situation. It was like a real outrage about it. And it was the right thing, back then, because Brock is still in the company. And he was the mountain to climb for 10 years now, or how long that's, I don't know how long that's ago that he ended the streak, but it is a similar situation that also comes with a bit of pressure, because at the end of the day, what I achieved that night is a gift, and now it's on me to, protect that gift and, keep it up. And that's the challenge for me now. And, judge me after how I did.
What is going through your head right now? So we saw you on Monday Night Raw. You said a few things. You called John Cena a bitch for tapping out. You really riled up the crowd. Now, what does Gunther have his eyes set on now? What's next for him?
Well, that we'll see on Monday. Like I was about to on Monday before going out on Monday, I was thinking, okay, what do I want to say today? Like, what is there that I want to tell the people and stuff? And as soon as I walked out, I realized there's not much I can. That I should tell them today because I'm going to enjoy the damage that has been done and how upset they are. So yeah, I'll keep that to me till Monday, and people are going to find out what's next.
You know, there's a lot of people that come to mind that a lot of folks would love to see you go toe-to-toe with, like Roman Reigns, The Vision. There's a lot of big figures here. Brock Lesnar that really might equal that level and may not tap out to that sleeper hold. Now, what do you think about that?
Yeah, there's a lot of potential, I think, still untapped potential in terms of opponents. But yeah, like that, we'll see. I know a lot of people were not happy with what happened on Saturday and how it happened. I know a lot of people in the company were not happy with that. But that's fine. But if anyone's got an issue with that, I think I'm very easy to find.
Did you have a run-in with John Cena after this? A final
he
closure?
Like I said, as soon as it was done, they had their whole stuff going on in the ring outside. I just disappeared to my room and kind of stayed out of the commotion and left. So.
What's it been like the last few days for you, being out in public with fans seeing you in person? Well, because I saw your tour bus drive away, and I'm telling you, man, fans were running after your tour bus to get you. Have you dealt with any crazy experiences since then?
No, not really, actually. It's definitely been difficult to go out without being recognized. For that's for sure. But there has been no incidents or anything.
Can you say at least that you have closure? You're somewhat happy for John Cena with his farewell tour?
I guess, yeah, for him personally. I mean, it's just objectively was like a picture perfect ending for a career. I mean, the guy was on top for how long did he do it? Like 25 years or something. And yeah, now he called it quits. Had his own decision, more or less, to be, okay, that's my tour. And he's retiring now. Yeah, a made man, set up for life. I think that's the ideal outcome you would wish for every wrestler when they end their career. So I don't know what everybody's crying about, actually, to be honest, because I don't know. It's the ultimate achievable outcome, I think. So people need to learn to live with that, I feel, a little bit. I don't think it was a sad occasion. Life goes on.
What was your process going into this match? What was the preparation like before you stepped into that ring with John Cena? There had to be a crazy amount of prep going on for you.
To be fair, nothing specific, because ever since I came back, I was in the tournament to qualify for that match, so I wrestled quite often, and I felt good. I just had a 3-month break before that, so mentally and physically, I felt better than in a long time. So yeah, everything was very ideal for me going into it. But yeah, I just came to enjoy it, more or less. I think that's I'm doing this for so long now, I can always rely on my skills, and I was just prepared to soak it all in and enjoy that moment.
You don't have to name any names, but is anybody on the same page as you? Because everybody's upset about John Cena. But do you have any friends backstage? Are some people rooting for you?
I guess, I don't know, because I don't talk to many people backstage, to be honest. I try to do my own thing and do my work and go home. So, and also it doesn't really matter to me what other people think or how they judge it or whatever. It's I know what I did right and I know what I do wrong, and whatever. If they like it or not, it doesn't change anything for me.
Is there anything you'd like to say before you go to the fans, just to give them some peace of mind?
Stop crying. Okay, life goes on.
Wow, that's it. That's all you want to say?
That's it.
All right. All right, then. Well, thank you, Gunther, for being on here. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course.